That
Hey.
I want to point out, Shamar, do you got like energy today, bro? I know you got to go to work late
Yeah.
to go
It's the
drive your
same energy at last
Ferraris.
pod, you know.
Exactly, yo. Gotta hit that. I know you got to go drive the Ferraris later today. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then
that
post it on
dream
Instagram.
car.
Exactly. I just want to know you're okay. Are you all right, bro? You know he disappeared on me earlier.
Yeah.
I think he rage quitted. Yeah, I think he did, and then disappeared. I remember for sure.
That what happened? I'm like, okay.
Can't hit that. You all right, bro? You good, bro? I want to make sure you're all right, bro. I want your energy, bro. I want your energy here, bro. Today's a good. Oh, go ahead, Cam.
You know what I don't get? You know how like people like, oh, Warren Buffett, he's like so smart when it comes to stocks. The man was born in 1938. The man's seen every Fortune 500 company that's in the SP 500 get created.
Exactly.
So I was like, I hope he can get them stocks when they were pennies.
Not even that. It's more like you've seen when the stock market just like started. You know what I mean?
I've always seen Wall Street develop.
Exactly.
LOL.
Like nigga, I hope he knows everything. That's like saying a toddler who just came out the womb. All he did was like, you know how toddlers nowadays they get a tablet out the gate.
Yeah.
That's like saying one of them getting a tablet out the gate and they don't know how to use it when they get older. Like I hope they know how to use it.
The man is 90 years old.
Exactly.
Might sound like I'm hating, but I'm not hating.
Exactly.
Just realized it.
Exactly. Before we get into the intro, I would like to say that we hit a milestone, bro. We hit a what is this, like 1,000 views total on this on the channel? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1,000 views.
Thank you to every viewer, recurring viewer. Shout out to them subscribers that listen to the pod, unsubscribed because they heard their name in the pod.
Exactly.
All of them. You know,
we got that next step for us is we gotta get on like Spotify and shit, other platforms, the audio version. Even though it's like might be a little bit hard to like juggle all of those.
Sure,
but like,
nobody's messing with Spotify, but not even what's that dude's name with the podcast, Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan gotta hit that. This man signed like 100 million contract, ain't it right? And nobody's on. That's tough. Not even gonna talk about that. We're not even gonna talk about that. But let's get it. Shamar, are you okay, bro? Do you know what he look like? He look like those babies, right? The newborn babies when they see him wear shit for the first time, and they make the same exact face as him. You know what I mean? Good. You all right, bro? You good? Are you here? You had some bad weed earlier today, bro?
Shamar's not a smoker.
Shamar's not a smoker.
It's like the Migos when it's on that interview. We don't.
I mean,
exactly.
No, I don't. So that was just plain question. I mean, plain period. I don't smoke. But I just woke up, and you guys called me like 4 times. So.
Yeah, because
you know what time it is, though.
Exactly, yo. You know what time it is, though. He said he wanted to be a part of it, right? He said
I was asleep, though. I was asleep, Like, I was asleep.
You don't have an alarm?
I wake for 7 o'clock.
Have an alarm for 7 o'clock on Tuesday?
No. Oh. I thought yesterday was Tuesday. That's why I thought. That's why I ain't called the first time.
If you thought yesterday was Tuesday, why you didn't call us at like 7 o'clock? I feel kind of hurt.
I was asleep.
Oh. Got you. That boy was like, I guess we're not doing a pod today. I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, oh, shoot, I guess we're not doing the pod today.
I can't, bro. Let me get to the intro, Joe. Welcome back, you guys, to episode 12. Motherfucker, it's been 12 episodes, bro. Gotta hit that. We're what? Almost 3 months in, bro. This month will make 3 months, but whatever. Welcome you guys back into episode 12. I am your co-host, Anthony, front out with my other co-host, Cam, and freaking permanent co-host, TWB Mari.
You know, yes, you say that every time you do.
This is the second time I said it. This is my second time I said it.
You know, no, I'm telling you, if you like, we watch it back. You said it every time.
I said it every time.
From episode.
I said soon 9. To be co-host. Now I said it's permanent. I said it's permanent now.
You want to bet?
Bet it. Fuck it. 9? Bet it. I gotta freaking. I'm the one who has to freaking edit it. So
okay. So do 10 to 12. You said.
Now it's 10 to 12. He said it's every episode though, but it's 10 to 12. That's literally 2 episodes. This it would be the second episode though. Out of 2 to 10 to 12.
Okay, so yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep.
No, Jit. You making it sound like it's every single time. Before it was permanent. No, before it was soon to be. Now it's permanent, nigga. And I just started that last episode, nigga.
And before you was just a guest.
Exactly. So kill yourself. Anyways.
And then after guest, you're a recurring guest.
Exactly. And now you're just here to stay. Got it that you're gonna be here. Got it that you can say if this shit blows up to where I think it can be, You know what I mean? You be here, bro. You be like, yo, I started this shit, nigga. You didn't start it, but you was like, I was one of the first guests of this shit.
Then became a co-host.
Exactly, bro. Do you even seen the downfalls of the last channel, my nigga? That shit's crazy. I was wondering though, like on some real shit. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, yo, what if the other channel shit never happened? The other stuff that went on never happened. And we still was going with the other channel shit.
Yeah,
where would that be? You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Cause we was like what? We was at like 30 in a month. We was like 30 something. It was like 35 in a month. And we was like continuously going up. And I was getting better at editing. You know what I mean? Oh my God, bro.
I don't know.
Gotta hit that. I had to hit that. You know, Cam, just fuck that channel, bro. We starting over.
Hey, creative differences.
Exactly. Gotta hit that. I was like, Cam, just fuck it. We're starting over. Bro, no, let me see if I can get it. Nah, nigga, just leave it. And now look at us. You know what I mean? But whatever, bro. Let's get in these topics, bro. I want to get this part a little quick. Get this part over and quick because I got stuff to do later today. And I know Shamar gotta get ready to drive his Ferraris around. You know what I mean?
Hey, try not to crash him, allegedly, you know. Ooh. Anyways, Ray, no, stay on Shamar. I seen you, you're giving back to the community, bro. Can you tell me?
Sir. Yes,
oh,
sir.
yeah. Talk about it. Talk about that experience, bro. That boy said, I'm going to buy you something to eat, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, because, so I was getting something to eat. I think it was yesterday. And the man was like, he walked up to, because I was about to leave. And the man walked up to the car. I'm like, I don't got no money. He was like, I don't want money. I just want something to eat. I'm like, oh, dang. I like that. I like that answer. That right, the answer right there. That's the $1 million answer. So I was like, all right. And then, but keep in mind, I already bought food before this. Like I already bought food before this. So before I sat back then, I'm like, I ain't eat all day. I probably can eat 2 meals. So I went to Charlie's. I bought a chicken California, but I told them to put both sandwiches, like both sides of the sandwich, put them in 2 different boxes.
So it's kind of like it was already written that you was gonna give that other half away.
Exactly.
Yeah. So when they gave me the food, the man, he wasn't even waiting outside. That's why I also he wasn't waiting outside. I had to walk to him because he was like, I gave him the food. He was like, thank you, I appreciate it. And then I felt bad because I ain't getting no drink. But like I said, I'm not balling like that. I can't be.
Wait, so I can't be. Drink. You know what's so crazy is that he said he was a bottle letter, but it's very fascinating is that a little bit later, it was like he had posted a post like a little bit later after that hit that, yo, if your boyfriend ain't getting bread like that, why you with him? And I was like, damn. Exactly. I was like, and you seen the stack of cash, and he was like, yo, I got no money like that. but I gotta be like all the other haters out there, like the haters that was with Meat Mills when they was like getting mad at them for like giving the kids $20 for the 1 bottle of water. Gotta get your little hater. Why you couldn't give him a whole sandwich? Why you had to give him half?
You gotta hit that. Why do you have to record it, huh?
Why you had to record it, bro? Huh? Why you had to show your generosity to all the other people out there? Why you couldn't just do it?
I didn't show it to everybody though. I showed it to select few friends.
That nigga got like 40 select few friends on his Instagram.
Probably even less.
So this means when you make it to the NFL, that when somebody hits that you don't give back to the community, just pull up that video.
Exactly. Got proof and cut and dry. But then let me continue the story. So I was like, when I told you I was like, dang, I get the man a drink. I'm like, I'm not balling like that. So I just drove off. But the way I went, there's this guy that sits there every day. Like he sits in the middle of the road. So you have to see him. So you know how whenever you're driving and you look at somebody, then they acknowledge you to come to the car.
Right.
I'm like, okay, I can't look at him because I can't do this twice. I can't be nice twice. Like, my pockets don't run that deep. So and the way he's standing, like I was in the turning lane, he's standing right in the middle of the turning lane. So it's either you hit him or you gotta look at him. I looked this way the whole time. I looked away from him the whole time.
I had that. You know what's this kind of sometimes I'm not like trying to like say no like foul shit, but like I hate those people like want to be on the side of the road. Like I don't hate them. I hate like the way they be like, because it'd be like the most awkwardest thing when they walk to your car and you just like you wait till they pass on my phone. Go ahead. And the thing is, me with my loud music, I'll be just like looking down. And everybody, you see it's the saddest thing though, because you be seeing other cars be winding their windows up. You can see that shit going up. You see their windows be going up, and then you see them turn their head, and they be like, and I'm like, but my thing is like, damn, it feels bad to me because I'm like, dude, I don't carry around cash, and if I did carry around cash, I'm not gonna give it to you because I need it. You know what I mean? It's nothing like having money, and then you give it away. And then you go somewhere and then you try to do something or you try to buy something and then you need the cash and you don't have the cash. It's nothing like that.
You know what I was thinking? Because the other day I seen him on the side of the road and I'm like, this man's asking for like cash and stuff and coins. I don't carry that stuff. So I'm like, the day I see a homeless person with a sign that has a cash app on there, that's the day I cash out for somebody.
But okay, so let me tell you the funny thing. The funniest thing happened to me yesterday. Because so while I was driving, because you know how like when you valet, they can tip you, right? They don't have to, but it's most like you should tip the valet driver,
right?
So some people, so the guy yesterday, he have no cash. I think he lost all his cash either gambling or whatever. So the man was like, can I tip you on my room? How you gonna tip me on your room? Like, how you want me? Because you know we need cash. We take Cash App, Zelle, we take all that, but cash is like the first thing, like a tip. So you want me to? And the guy gave me his credit card, right? He was like, "Can you tip me on the room?" I'm looking at this man like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Well, he's asking you to charge the room for him, like charge him and be like, "Yo, tip this." Gotta hit that. Yo, if that was me, I was like, "Sure, man. Yo, $100 tip right here." Charge that to this man room.
To send you money in Bitcoin.
He can't.
But wait, I have another question though. I have a question, real quick. Sorry to interrupt you, but can't you like be like, "Yo, give me 100 chips and charge it to this room"?
You could, but you have to go back inside to do that, and then we're already outside.
Got you. Go ahead.
You have to go to the front office actually, and the person that has the card, like the name's under, he has to do that. Like he has to go all the way back.
I want to hit that. Y'all want to hit that easy. Yo, give me 100 chips. Give me $100.
I'm asking for more than 100. I'm gonna ask for more than $100 worth of chips.
That nigga should never give it that black card to me.
I find that funny because people, how would you do it? Like that made no sense. Like that was just funny to me.
Gotta hit that.
But yeah, that was my story. That was my generosity story. I told you, I do it once every few months. No, don't expect that anymore.
Exactly. Well, real quick before we move on though, like how do you feel after you did it?
I felt normal. I don't feel no type of way.
I do this on a daily, bro. It's not new to me, you know. Just giving back.
No, because you're not supposed to. It doesn't make you feel. It should make you feel happy to do something nice for somebody. Like you're not going out your way because obviously I was hungry. So yeah, I just ate 2 meals that day. Right. Or half a meal, 1.5 a meal.
Gotta hit that. Because I was looking at it because you know how some people be like, "Yo, when you give back, you feel better about yourself," and I'm like, "Do you really? Do you really feel better about yourself when you give back?"
If you feel better about yourself when you give back, that means you had a bad conscience. You'd be like, "Oh, I just did some good thing, good karma about it."
Exactly. And then sometimes people measure themselves off of what they do when they give back. They measure how they feel or how they, you know, are as a person. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Like niggas, the stuff they do.
Exactly. Like niggas would be like, "Yo, niggas who like be in the hood." You know what I mean? And they be like selling drugs to the people, whatever. Will go and donate to the kids or whatever, and they be like, "Yo, I'm a good person," even though you're selling the drugs to their parents, you're giving the money to the kids. You know what I mean?
Like Nino Brown giving out turkeys.
Exactly. Like, do you really like, nigga? Do you know what you're doing? Like, you're drugging these people, but you be like, "Yo, I'm a good person," even though I'm giving back to these people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like that's my thing about it. That's why I was asking. Well, whatever. Go ahead. I'm gonna get my little 2 topics in. I'm gonna let y'all get whatever it is. But real quick. Bill Russell, for people who watch basketball and know basketball in the NBA, Bill Russell is a basketball player who got 11 rings, and while he got his rings, he was like 2 seasons. I think it was like eight seasons in total, but 2 seasons he won the championship as a player coach, and is now getting in the Hall of Fame as a coach. And he'll be like the first black coach. He was the first black coach in the NBA, but I don't know if he's the first. I don't think he's the first black coach in the Hall of Fame, but he's going to be in the Hall of Fame now. But my thing is, I was like, yo, it's 2020. Bill Russell is what, like almost, I think he's like 80 something. You gotta fact check it. I don't know.
I gotcha. Continue.
He's up there in age, right? What took them so long to be like, yo, let's do it now in 2021? You know what I mean?
Probably the Black Lives Matter movement. I don't know.
Yeah, and probably like the you see a lot of player coaches now, and most of them are like LeBron.
They're not certified as a player coach. Like Bill Russell was certified as a player coach. They're Bill like floor generals, basically. You know what I mean? How much old are you?
87. You know who's older than him? Warren Buffett.
I got you, bro. What else my thing? I'm like, yo, the man's 87. Is year 2021. Year 2021. The man, 87 years old. He been playing in the 60s. You know what I mean? And he was coaching. He was a player coach when Dr. Martin Luther King died that year. He was a player coach in the NBA. You got to hit that from that time when Martin Luther King died to now. You know what I mean? Yeah. He still didn't go in the NBA for the coaching position. You know what I mean? He was in the NBA for the basketball, but like the coaching, even being the first black coach back then. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. I was like wondering. I was like, yo, this is too long. And I feel like it's more as like with all the Black Lives thing that was going on last year. I feel like that's what it was.
The same thing happened with the what was it? Not the Golden Globes. They gave like almost every award to a black actress. They probably deserved it. I don't know too much about the acting and stuff, but yeah,
exactly.
That's what people are so scared to get canceled nowadays. Is ridiculous. Like back then, you know, like how we had our TV shows were different. Like our Ben 10 was like really like actionish and stuff, like gore and stuff like that. And how like the Adventures of Billy and Mandy, all them shows like that. All the other like you never find it anymore. Like Ed and Eddie, or like the dry humor, the
dark humor.
Yeah, that's why they can't do Teen Titans like that how it used to be, because it's like too much. I forgot what they said, but it's like too much violence in there and stuff like that. So we got that regular show.
Exactly, you got the regular show and the freaking Adventure Time and all them shit. You can't even watch this shit like that no more.
That one show that I know that wouldn't be on. If it was on TV now, it was Total Drama Island.
Total Drama Island, exactly, yo.
That show was deep.
I'm like, dude, it's like I feel like it's just like too sensitive. You know what I mean?
No, we're at different ages. People are growing up at different times. Like
exactly, that's another thing you hear more is like the times we're living in. I'm like, dude, that shit crazy to me. I find that shit crazy.
Did we grow up with social media? Because you know, like there's like some people that be like, oh, you grew up with the internet and stuff like that.
We did.
We did.
We came out the womb when dial-up was out, my nigga. Like we was there for the beginning phases, my nigga. Like
what about
BlackBerry?
Because we seen the birth of Facebook, Instagram, and
exactly.
Like we had a life before social media.
Yeah, we did have our 2020, like I mean 2000 babies, 2001. I would say some of y'all 2002 babies, y'all. We did have like we went outside, we played basketball. Everybody
we the last OGs, bro. We the last OGs. You ever see that? You ever see the that show with
last OG Tracy Morgan?
When he came out of jail, he went in jail 2021 2001. I meant he went in jail 2001 and got out freaking like 2018, and then seen the whole world change. He's like, whole world change. Got it that we literally is, bro. We literally is the last ones left, bro. Got the after us, bro. It's like you can't even read Dr. Seuss to your kids no more.
Yeah, you know Tweeting out Dr. Seuss, I brought up that Dr. Seuss had bars, and somebody was like, he didn't though. I'm like, wow, I see what time we're living in.
Man, exactly. Yo. Gotta hit that. I gotta listen to
Songwriters Hall of Fame. What's the thing of it? There's an award for writers. I forget the thing it's called.
Oh, I was about to say something completely wrong. I was about to say something completely wrong, but I don't know. You gotta look it up, bro. You gotta look it up, bro. But another thing is, you gotta hit that. Yo, I gotta listen to people talking about J. Cole ain't the good. He ain't good though. You know what I mean? Got hit that. Even Corey was talking about how J. Cole wasn't good and Raw Way is better than him. I'm like, I gotta listen to stuff like that now, bro.
It's different. I'm telling you, it's a different time, and we live in where everyone's in depression because of Corona. People been dying, so like Raw Way music will hit different. Like it hits listeners different than and J. Cole hasn't dropped no music, so
exactly. But he haven't dropped. He just haven't dropped in like 3 years. Relax. Everybody needs to just calm down. Just calm down.
You and Kendrick are like in the race. You and Kendrick are in the race for like longest person to not drop music.
Not exactly. Kendrick dropped Damn, and then that went
20. I think 2018.
Exactly. That was 2019. No, 2017. I mean, he dropped Damn, got the Grammy for Damn, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm chilling." He did the concert. Concert blew up. Made a lot of money. Had a kid. Chilling.
And this man got another prize for it. That wasn't even a Grammy. I forgot the name of that.
But didn't he do features? Didn't Kendrick do features?
He did one feature. He King's Dead.
Voice on the Dreamville album. So.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
another thing though. I feel like that's selfish. Him just doing an ad lib on that album, on that Dreamville album, he just doing an ad lib, my nigga. That's selfish. Yeah, that's another thing. Selfish? Because you're in presence of greatness right now. Like all these young talent.
He didn't give nobody a verse.
Exactly. You're in presence of all this talented artists, right? And not only is this just a bunch of talented artists, like this is a moment where you see all the young producers, even local producers that name wasn't even out there yet, and all the local artists that name wasn't even out yet, and all the top artists and all the low artists coming together and just making music for like 1 week, and then you come there to them sessions and do one ad lib, like what? Wow. Like, I feel that it's selfish. Like, come on, yo. You know, it's another thing that's selfish. That collab that never happened between J. Cole and Kendrick. I feel that's another one that's selfish.
The album.
That album. I feel like that's selfish. I feel like that's selfish. Who though? I feel like that's like you're like that's like when like this. I feel like, dude, you know, you had Jay-Z and Kanye doing their little thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you have Future do it with Drake, do a little collab with Drake.
But I feel like with Future, he can do that because Future is not like J. Cole and Kendrick. Them dudes have concepts. I'm not saying Future doesn't have concepts, but
I see Future as one of the biggest like not like lyrical rappers, like not like that, but like what of the word I'm looking for, like big wise, like a Drake. You know how Drake gets on a song and that shit blows up?
Yeah.
If Future got on anybody's song, that shit blows up like promotion wise.
Back then.
Back then when they was doing that collab, when he did that collab with Drake, those two was like the biggest social wise artists. Like it was Future and Drake at the time, and then they came together and made an album. And then when before that, when Jay-Z and Kanye came together, you had the old with the new coming together. Exactly, you know what I mean? And then with J. Cole and Kendrick just doing Black Friday, like those two was the best rappers, like lyrical rise at that point of the new age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was Black Friday released? Like, was that ever released?
Yeah, it was released. You never heard the song Black Friday, bro?
I heard the song.
Nah, you didn't, bro. Gotta hit it. But I'm saying, I was like, dude, coming together, like, dude, how you gonna come together for a song just to tease your fans? Be like, yo, here you go. Here's something.
Never seen two black niggas back this clever.
Exactly. And I'm like, damn, bro. And that shit was hard. That shit was hard as hell. And you don't even like just think about it. Like that's just like Detox. That's selfish. That's selfish for that's selfish for Dr. Dre for not dropping out. That's selfish to his fans. You're being selfish.
You know what? It is selfish. I was watching an interview with Too Short. Too Short said, yo, being in the studio with Dr. Dre was like a lifetime thing of mine, whatever. I'm paraphrasing. He was like, Dre had me flowing like I never flowed before. Dude hit that. Where's the song? Oh, Dre never released it. But on that song, I'm spitting. I'm like, that's crazy. The best verse you spit on Detox album never coming out. You know what Too Short said? I still have hope. Lose it, bro.
Hope for what? Exactly. Like, we gotta sit here waiting. And I'm like, dude, like with J. Cole right now, with that, he teased the little two tracks that he dropped. The 2 songs he dropped in the summer. He teased them two and said album's coming.
He teased you.
All right. The man dropped those songs. That man said, yo, he said in the opening line, my niggas shoot first like they never played the point, more two guards. And then you gonna tell us I gotta wait a whole year for the album? Like, come on, yo. I can't, bro. I can't. That's selfish. I feel like that's selfish.
What do you think was harder? Drake in his new music video, he put like the thing that pushes snow out the way on the Maybach, or J. Cole driving his Rolls Royce in dirt.
I feel like that's harder.
I feel like both is hard.
I feel like J. Cole is harder because like to drive a Rolls Royce in dirt, that's hard. You can't. That's hard. That's like
it's not hard.
That's like taking your iced out chain and just fucking putting it in the blender.
Yeah, but Drake he put a freaking I forget the correct name for it thing on the Maybach to push the snow out the way. That was hard.
Mm-hmm.
Both are hard.
That's both hard, bro. But the thing is about that one though, the line that went with that part of the song though. He said he like my secrets is dirty. That's how I like it. You all on my and then he was driving the car through the freaking mud, the Rolls Royce through the mud. And I was like, that's what he's saying. Like that's what he's implying. Like all this shit is just materialistic, bro. It's not really anything. It's not worth anything. That's what he's basically saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, both are hard though. You know what's crazy? Cardi B, with that yellow going diamond. That's crazy.
But how long has it been out though?
Do you think it's because of what era we're in, why it went diamond, or the song was just that good that it went diamond?
I didn't really listen to
era
like that.
And the people there was this girl, she did a parody of it. Like she did on the 4. If you ever watched that, y'all should go watch it. It's Diddy, Meghan Trainor, and DJ Khaled. They do, you know how they have the voice,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Is their version of the voice, and she did a parody of it. It was way better. I'm not gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. That's gonna be a little controversial, but it was way better than Cardi B's version. I'll send it to you guys. But I feel like people when they do stuff like that, that makes people actually go listen to the regular song, and that gives them more views and stuff like that.
Exactly.
You remember that conversation we was having about what artist has 1 billion views on a video? That Cardi B music video almost got 1 billion. They got like 968 million. So
Jet, what is that song that Future and Drake just recently dropped like last year?
Oh, on Life
is Good.
Yeah, Jet, that shit got 1.5 billion views. Like
that there is crazy.
Gotta hit that. You know what I mean? But another thing is, gotta hit that. That comes with the clout too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what? Another thing I hate when fans don't hold their artists accountable for like trash shit. For like
personal life?
Not even like personal life, because that personal life, I feel like you can't have a fan. You don't should worry about it.
Separate the two.
But when it comes to music wise, I feel like they don't hold themselves accountable. Your artists accountable. Like they don't. They never say that shit is ass. Like okay, look at Corey. Look at Corey, bro. Kodak album. I forgot which one was it. I forgot which one. But I was like, yo,
a couple Hove songs I do not like.
Exactly, yo. And I'm like, yo, I was like telling Corey, I was like, Corey, Kodak Black is garbage compared to what he used to be. And he'd be like, yo, no, he's not. Nah, man, this nigga's he be snapping this nigga. And I'm like, dude, that's another thing I hate. I'm like, dude, the reason why these niggas keep making, mediocre albums or something, you know what I mean? Not top tier album is because your fans base comes through and then be like just sending love, but don't hold them accountable. Like I feel like in order for them as an artist to get better, you should hold them accountable. You know what I mean? So they'd be like, okay, this didn't really do good. Let me see what I did wrong, and then I come back with something harder.
Another
if you
thing
don't,
is the people that be in the studio with them. They don't.
They be hyping them up.
You know what made me have that thought? That Rick Ross line that made him lose his Reebok deal. When the she ain't you know it line. I forgot the line, but it's talking about putting a pill in a girl's drink. Nobody in the studio was like, yo,
I don't think exactly. I don't think you should use that, bro. Everybody's like, no, nigga, that's hard.
That's hard.
That is hard, nigga. Like, why are you lying? Why are you lying? Tell him that shit is ass.
Lost his whole Reebok deal.
I think it's terrible.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, that's why I was like, yo, like right now, that's why I was talking about being selfish, because like, dude, as a fan of somebody and you watch that person's career grow, you want them to see them do good. But people be like, yo, when you start criticizing somebody, it's like you don't like that person. It's like, if somebody don't criticize you, they don't like you, bro. They don't. They
LOL.
using you. I'm dead serious. If you're an artist and everybody's just telling you yes, that's hard. There's no way they like you, bro. Because the real one is going to tell you, nah, nigga, that shit is ass. You need to do something better, bro. Because that's the only way you can get better. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way. Like, look at J. Cole. Go ahead.
Okay, but no. So like, as an artist, if you were an artist, right, and then me and you were like, me and Cam, we grew up with you. You took us out, like, you took us out the hood, whatever. How like some artists do, right?
Mm-hmm.
What stake do I have to say, oh, I don't like this song right here. This is not a good track. You'd be like, you won't look at me like.
Exactly, that's another thing. Their egos be mad big too.
Yeah.
But that's the reason. The reason why their egos are mad big is because the people that are around them that be hyping them up every time they do something. So that when they do something that's bad and they hear their freaking people around them tell them, yo, that shit is ass, they gonna look at you like you crazy, you acting wilding out this time because they used to hearing yeses. You know what I mean? And that's the point I was making about holding your artists accountable. Because when you make mediocre shit, you should know it. You know what I mean? Because only thing we want from you is to do good. Like, it's nothing like seeing your favorite artist getting a Grammy, bro. It's nothing like it, bro. Because you see how hard they work for it. You know what I mean? You seen when they was like their lows and their highs.
Even when they get snubbed, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm about to say, do you think Grammys should prove anything anymore?
Sometimes it be biased. It be mad biased, bro. That shit be mad biased sometimes.
Do you think it means anything anymore?
Means anything to the artist? Yeah, because that's what they want. And on paper, if you say you're a Grammy award-winning artist, you get clout. Exactly. Plus, the Grammy is fun to watch. Exactly. And know who won. Like on the 14th, I'll be seeing rap album.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. But I remember, though, you remember when Cardi B won her
oh yeah,
Grammy for the best rap album?
Yeah,
over Pusha T. Yeah. I was in music class the day after that, and we was having this discussion on it, and it was me and this other girl going back and forth, and she was like, "Yo, she had the most viewing," you know. She was talking about the views she had, you know. She was like, she had the most views and everything, and she had the most publicity, basically wise.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
And I was like, dude, and my whole argument was like, yo, this is when the Gucci Gang came out too. That was the year Gucci Gang came out. I was like, yo, Gucci Gang was #1 on Billboard 500 for 2 weeks in a row. Gucci Gang. What are we talking about, yo? We're talking about numbers? We're talking about the numbers? We're not even talking about how good something is anymore. We're just talking about the clout. Just like when Kevin Hart dropped his last comedy special. When he dropped his last comedy special and people was freaking criticizing him, he was like, look at the numbers. Look at the numbers it's doing. I'm like, because you have 100 million people following you on Instagram.
Good, man.
Exactly. You have 100 million people following you on Instagram, and then you got another 30 million people on Twitter, and then you got another fucking 15 million people on freaking other platforms. Like, nigga, you're socially big. So when you have a big fan base, they're gonna come to support you. So off rip, your shit is gonna be big because your fan base is big. But if you see the negative impacts and you see a lot of them, that's the one you should look at. You know what I mean? But he was like, no, I'm not looking at that because the numbers is showing. You looking at the numbers. He's like, duh. Like, nigga, what are we talking about, yo?
But going back to that Grammy 2018, looking back at it, Cardi B, I think she was the one with the biggest name because it was her.
She was though, and plus it was like mostly like Nipsey. She was a woman and was just like blowing up.
And it was Mac Miller. It's like Cardi B, she was the one with the biggest name there. Even though
Mac Miller died too. That too. Mac Miller died that year, and I was like, yo, it's out of him. I thought it was gonna be out of Mac Miller or Pusha T because Mac Miller died. You know what I mean? I thought they were gonna give him a nudge.
I didn't think Pusha T was gonna get it. No offense.
Man, Daytona is an underrated album.
We all listen to it. We all listen to Daytona.
Nigga, 7 songs, just straight heat.
LOL.
Oh my god, bro. I just be like, yo.
Hey, but to be honest, I feel like even getting nominated for a Grammy, it's not as good as winning one, but it's still like you still can get a lot of clout off of even getting nominated for a Grammy. Like YB and Cordae was nominated for a Grammy, his first album though.
Yeah.
Cause it's a banger. It was heat. It was fire.
But who won? Oh, Tyler the Creator won over that.
Yeah,
And he even
Tyler,
said that wasn't a
Creator.
rap album. Everybody knew that. Earthquake is not a rap song.
But hey, I feel like it's just like so much bias. Like niggas don't know what it is. I feel like another thing is, do you think these people are listening to all the albums?
I don't even know who's on the committee for the Grammys.
I thought it was
what, fan vote?
Person based, yeah, fan vote, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Because it wouldn't make sense for because unless fans nominate the people.
I think it's a committee though.
I think it's a committee. I think it's a bunch. I think it goes off of which albums, right? The first goes off of which albums streamed the most.
Voting.
Exactly. Which one they pick first? They nominate the albums that streamed the most or had the most sales. I gave right, and then the committee votes on which album they like. Yeah. But another thing is with the committee though, do you even know if these niggas even listen to the albums? And then do you think they coming in with a fresh mind, or is like, yo, biased opinion? I like this sound more than any other sounds. You know what I mean?
I'm not even sure how much the record label was having that too. I don't know.
Exactly, that's another thing too. You think I feel like the record label would be like little like say like Interscope comes in, be like, yo, here's $100 million, make this man win. You know what I mean? Because if he wins and he gets a Grammy, that means you have a Grammy artist, Grammy winning artist on your label. So that means more money comes in, more revenue comes in. You know what I mean? So I feel like that is another thing too.
But other thing, bro, I see it doesn't matter really, because look at Biggie and Tupac. They don't want to have not one Grammy, but always in people's top 10, top 5.
Exactly. Gotta hit that. Your talent will stand out. If you're talented, you stand out.
Hey, Pusha T said authenticity holds more weight than an Oscar. I'm not sure if I said that because that was in a leaked song.
Next topic.
I want to talk about real quick. So we talk about criticizing Jay-Z's deal with Tidal and Jack what's his name, Jack Dorsey for Twitter. People were saying, dang, Hove, you sold out again to the white man. It's like, what who else is gonna buy that for that much in the black community?
Oh, he sold Tidal?
Yeah. He sold his share exactly in it, right?
Yeah.
He sold his shares in it. But another thing is like, dude, you gotta look at it as shut it up. Niggas don't know business. You don't know business. Who are you selling that to? You know what I mean? No niggas coming in with what much was it in total? Like how much was it worth? 97 mil?
Which is a weird number too. That's weird.
Like nigga, none of you niggas is coming in with the money you have to buy this. Like let the nigga do what he's doing. He's a billionaire for a reason. You know what I mean? Like at some point you have to be like, yo, you can't do this alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Black people to come up, you can't do it alone.
And that's the same.
You have to ask for help.
With the NFL deal he did when that whole thing happened.
While what Colin Kaepernick was going on.
Exactly. They thought that Jay-Z doing that NFL thing was gonna get Colin
Kaepernick back in the,
and it was like, yo, he's still jobless. I'm like, that's not the picture here.
Exactly. Gotta hit that. That has nothing to do with me though. That's another thing. Being an artist, white or black, make you be like you're obligated to solve problems that you have no control over. You know what I mean? Or you don't even know how to solve. You know what I mean?
That's the same thing with a comedian. That's the same thing with how they view comedians. Comedians, they talk about how they go through stuff, right? When they talk, they feel like they should be like the liberators, like they feel like that's who you want to go to if like something bad's about to happen, because one, they can make everything like seem easier, like lighter than what's supposed to be, type shit.
Right. Gotta hit that. Remember over the when the Black Lives movement was going on, niggas was criticizing J. Cole and Kendrick for not like speaking out, posting shit. And I'm like, dude, niggas don't have answers. And when if they did come out and say something that you didn't like, niggas is red there, hard down, criticizing you for saying something
just
to speak. You know what I mean?
That's the same thing. What's it called? The same thing happened to Ice Cube. Ice Cube, exactly. He did he was talking, I forgot what he had said, but he was talking about, I forgot which I'm not. I don't want to say it because I don't really remember. But
I hit that. I remember. No, I feel like I know what you're talking about. He was getting criticized for going to Trump with the deal he had for black people.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it as I was like, dude, what the? This is the thing where I was looking at it because it was like, yo, the timing of it before election or whatever. But I was like, dude, what are y'all niggas doing?
Yeah.
You can sit there and criticize everybody who comes up with a plan, but nigga, did you come up with a plan yet? Nigga, all I seen you do is post a black picture on your page, nigga. What have you done?
Deleted it 2 weeks later.
Exactly. What have you done, nigga? You have done nothing. Okay. And you see somebody comes up with a plan and trying to execute his plan. It was like, oh, I don't like his plan. I'm gonna criticize his plan. But yet you're sitting down asking people for a plan.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Niggas is so dumb,
the
bro.
same thing happened when he sold half of Ace of Spades.
Exactly, bro. Like, yo, people just backwards. I feel like just for everything. And I was talking about you. I was talking about that thing with you earlier. I think it was like little earlier in this week about the thing was with COVID. You know what I mean? With the vaccines. Niggas was crying for this shit to be over as fast as possible, right? Niggas crying for that shit to be over as fast as possible. Next thing you know, they came up with something that can stop it and get back to normal as fast as possible. And the niggas was like, yo, I'm not taking that. Find something else. Like, nigga, was you not just the one that was asking for something to get us out of this as fast as possible? And then something came as fast as possible. And then now you're like, I don't like that idea. Find a different idea. Find a different plan.
Stuff that's out there, you know? Because like they hear that vaccines are bad and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, it's bad? I'm not going to take it. But what I told you earlier, if the Tuskegee experiment never came out, what they were doing to blacks back then,
exactly, we
wouldn't be taking vaccines. Well, we would like to take vaccines if that Tuskegee thing never came out.
Exactly, bro. Hey, Shamar, you in a daze, bro? You get it?
Huh?
You're right, bro. Got hit that. You see that nigga staring in the abyss, bro? That was when he getting hypnotized.
Did y'all hear about that woman that went to Atlanta and she couldn't come back? She went to Atlanta for the All-Star weekend and she did a GoFundMe because she bought a one-way ticket.
Yeah, one-way ticket, and she got $1,000. $1,000+ actually.
Those shit's scams, man. Those shits are mad scams, bro. There was another one. Remember that girl? Remember the first original one was a black girl that did the gorilla glue in her hair, right? And it was like it was an accident. I don't think so, but it was an accident, right? And it wasn't come out, and she blew off and got clouded up. And then another girl now, right, comes, right, does the same thing she do to get clouded, right? And then next thing you know, she's freaking out. All right, whatever. And then starts to GoFundMe. Some nigga donates $3,000 so she can do hair surgery. And I'm like, why? Why endorse that? You know what I mean? Why endorse that? Tell that girl to go cut off all her hair for freaking trying to be clouded. You know what I mean? But nah, niggas is like, yo, I'm gonna donate to this cause. You know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, why? There's no reason for that, bro. That shit was pissing me off because I was looking at it. I was like, yo, she does not deserve that money. She knew what she was doing.
I realized this. You can do the dumbest stuff and you can get famous. It's ridiculous.
I was like, exactly. She knew exactly what she was doing, bro.
Yeah, the lady, I think she's over 30. I think she's like over 30. I know she has common sense.
Exactly. And I'm like, dude, this is my thing. I was like, yo, she hit that. I think she got more than 3,000 in total, but one dude donated $3,000, and she hit that. Thanks to everybody who's donated. I'm gonna go now. I think she don't even live in LA, but she was like, yo, I'm gonna go to LA. I heard I was talking to this doctor in LA, and he said he could do the surgery or whatever. I thank everybody, and I'm like, dude, these niggas is a real deal funding this, bro.
You know, it'll be hilarious if she posts pictures coming back from LA and she got a whole new body.
She got her hair like
pair of tits.
Her hair, it's not even, it's bad, but it's better than it was before.
You know what's the funniest thing though? I wanted to talk to you about this real quick. I want to get this out of the way. Plies. I sent it to the group chat. Plies posted a video a little minute ago. Now it was talking about girls who does they do their chest, their boobs, their ass, flatten to get a tummy tuck, freaking tighten their face or whatever. And he was like, yo, he was talking facts. This nigga hit that, yo. Do y'all girls realize that y'all doing all that for ugly nigga with money?
No, yeah, I remember when he said that.
Nigga,
Yeah.
y'all doing all that for ugly nigga with money. That's all y'all niggas
Like,
is doing.
yo.
And
Tony,
another
I'm
thing
telling
he
you
was
right
saying,
now.
he was like, no good, handsome nigga is going for you. You know why? It's because handsome niggas, this is what exactly he said. He said handsome niggas is going for girls that he's not even all that. You know what I mean? Because with a handsome dude, he feel like he can make anything look beautiful. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He was freaking fact. He would say all that stuff. But the fact is, go ahead, Kamar.
So I'm telling you, when I like at the heart, you see a bunch of that. Like I seen the woman yesterday. Great. She has a. I know it's fake by the way she was walking, but her body was great. The man looked like a 70-year-old Mexican man. Like he was old. He was 30. I asked him. The man was old, like wrinkles, like 50, like he looked like he was 70, gray hair and all. I'm like, the only reason you're with him because the man has money. And the lady she just recently got her little her melons tossed.
I got you, bro.
So I'm like, why would you do this for a man that's going eventually the man gonna look like he's gonna die soon. See, so you only doing it for insurance, but that's what I was saying before. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do all this for a man that's only has money? Like it makes no sense.
It's crazy. They say they do that because say a woman she gets a butt lift or gets her butt bigger, and they be like, I always wanted a bigger butt my whole life, so
exactly. So might as well get one now.
Bullshit, bro. It's so much bull, bro. It's so
but
much.
You know, it's crazy because like you can work like I seen someone put in work in their like squats. They go to the gym, like it's all natural. Like that's all you got to do. Because your body, you just haven't fit your body yet. Because all you do is eat, you work. Women don't tendency work out like that, especially when they're young. So if you start working out, I'm pretty sure you'll see improvements by the days. Like,
but they don't see like, and another thing, like, yo, they was talking about always wanted it. No, it's not. Niggas was picking on you when you was a kid in middle school and high school. Niggas like, yo, you ain't got no body, or niggas was saying shit like flat chested ass, whatever, and they was getting to you, and then now you're older, and you got the money. You was like, yo, I'm gonna get all that changed, and then it's like I say it's man's fault. You know what I mean?
It is because
it's man's fault.
Is to meet the standards of society, and that was made by men.
Exactly, and I'm like, dude. And it's so funny. It's because another girl was talking about this. She was talking about how men wears anything they want to wear. They don't even look good with the things they wear on. They will wear a freaking stand-up t-shirt, go out, don't care, and get girls or whatever. But a woman, right, will do all these stuff.
Yeah.
Get their hair done, pay all this money to attract men, and while men don't do anything to attract women. And I was looking at that. I was like, that's sad. I'm sorry for that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry you have to put money into your body to attract a man, you know what I mean? And that shit kind of sad, but like, I mean, hey, that's women's business. What do I know? I'm a black man. What do I know? Hey, what? I was looking at it the other day. I was like, yo, nigga, I don't care. You know what I mean? I go outside every day. I don't care what I wear. You know what I mean? But when it comes to women, they was like, I gotta have this. I gotta put money on my nails, eyelashes, all this.
But the thing with that whole thought process is made because the society thing is made from a whole man thing. Like they have to watch how they dress because the man's like that. They have to see how they do their hair, their nails, because society's like it has to be kept up. It's like,
yeah, but I do feel the same way about that. Like if I don't have a haircut, or if my haircut's like months overdue, I'm not gonna go out. Like I'm not gonna look. I was always told to look presentable, and like you can't be presentable with your hair like.
Right.
Presentable, of course, yeah.
And the funniest thing they say that they like, yo, I'm doing this for myself. That's a lie. Why you lie about it?
Yeah, that's a lie. Yeah, that's a lie.
Why lie about it? That means you never liked your body, though. That's what that means. The whole time you never liked your body. You didn't like. That's what that really means. It's like, yo, you never liked it how you look.
Be the body. Sometimes, if you've never seen a girl's real hair, they don't like their hair. I've never seen this one girl's real hair in my life.
No fucking
no way.
No, you think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? I'm not, man.
Guy, that you never seen it not done, or like once you take out the braids or the.
I seen the Queen Latifah set it off braids, but never in person. Never.
That's crazy, bro. And I'm like, dude. And another thing is, like, as men, we gotta start embracing women even when they ugly. You know what I mean?
We already
like,
do.
We don't, bro.
We don't.
You see Shamar?
Care.
Shamar would tell a girl she's ugly in a heartbeat.
I would.
Shamar wouldn't waste no time.
I don't care.
No, I mean, here's my thing though. I think we talked about this before. If I'm gonna be the realest person you ever meet. Like if you ugly, I'm be like, you're not. I'm not fucking with it right now. Like you usually give me like 9, 8 vibes. Now you give me a 2 vibe. Like I can't
9, 8 vibes.
And like that Shamar was like, you dropped down to a 2. I can't talk to you no more.
Yeah, but it's all up for if you. Hey, wait! I don't like how you said that though. You made it seem like I was ruthless. I was thinking like, wait. I'm not mean. I'm just real. Like, I feel like you remember how we talked about the music industry. Like if you
holding these girls accountable for their looks.
Yeah. If you no, see, you come to words in my mouth.
Can't wait. Why putting words in his mouth?
Let me speak. So I guess I'm just real. So like, if you drop a music video or you drop music, right, and I think it's completely garbage. For social media purposes, they'd be like, yeah, go I'm gonna repost it, I'm gonna like it and stuff like that. But one-on-one, I'd be like, that's not it. That's not it right now. Like with a girl. So yeah, if you think you look good, that's perfectly fine with me. But I feel like I have to let you know that this is not it. Like I see some girls get get their hair done, get their nails done. I'm like, nah, that's not it. That's not it. Like it's not me, it's you. Fix that.
I feel like we shouldn't have this conversation because isn't it Women's Month or something like that?
Yep, it's up to the women. It's all up to the women, bro. Whatever y'all want to do, that's fine with me. Whatever you want to do.
Hey, but what do I know? What do we know?
What do we know?
Yeah.
What do we know? Black men. Trademark that, Cal. We just black men. Trademark that. We got to trademark that. We just black men.
Yeah, what do I know?
Exactly. Gotta hit that. My last topic, bro, and I'm gonna let whoever else want to go is. I was watching.
Wait. We run on the schedule, honey.
What time you gotta go?
I gotta be at work at 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. It's 8:30.
I gotta get something to eat.
All right, last topic. This is last topic. Real quick. Gotta hit that. I was watching this Instagram video, right? And the dude was in the army, and he was talking about, bro, right? Before I got in the army, bro, I was like, dude, I had this girl, right? I was working, I had a work ethic and everything, I had money and everything, right? And then she left and went with the dude. He went to the dude that was 28, and he ain't got no money. He's a nobody. Why did she go with him, bro? And I was looking at it as I was like, ask the panel, like, what are the reasons you think women goes and choose the dude that is nobody compared to the dude with money and stable?
Hey. So look. I watched a video. I made a video, right? I never posted it because it was it wasn't the right thing to say. But like I was saying, I'm like, and I seen a post about it. One of the posts was saying like, don't get mad because your female talks to other guys, because my female does the same thing. So hear me out. You can't get mad. I was like, don't get mad at me for your female being cool with me. And like I'm her clarity. Like I said, like I'm her clarity, because like when y'all beef, she come talk to me. And then I feel like the guy, the army man, even though he was settled, he had money, income, the relationship wasn't there. It wasn't money can't buy happiness, and a woman is gonna see that. It's gonna see that along the lines of the relationship, but she's gonna notice that. So she'll be like, I'd rather be with a man with no money, where we can build like how you talked about before, than a man with money now. I'm realizing that's how women think. I think.
Yeah, I say it's just attention. The dude that was nobody was giving her the most attention ever. The man was nobody, so nobody not busy.
Exactly.
I was looking at it as like, yo, I feel like girls, women in general, I mean, loves to be able to like be like, yo, I fixed that man. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Check me out.
That is true.
Gotta hit that. Yo, if a woman is like,
and that's very toxic.
Exactly. If a woman goes to a dude that's like is nobody, you know what I mean, or has no money, or has no like no work effort or no drive, and she comes into his life and like fixed him, right? She feel like he's in debt to her, you know what I mean, and she owns him.
Like she made him.
Exactly, like she owns him, and that's where I feel like, you know, that comes into play, you know what I mean, and why I was looking at it, I was like, damn. And that's why another thing is like when you hear that saying like good dudes finish last, sometimes it be like that, bro, and that's really sad. Shout out to all the good dudes out there, bro.
Just with the tension.
Exactly.
Love it.
They care for it. Imagine dudes was like driving off of attention on a woman. How will we be? I don't think we would function.
That the roles were flipped, bro. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't do no flips either. I wouldn't say, look at me. I won't wear no sign. I would just go see. I think that's the problem with men. Because men, if we don't get attention from our girl, we just find it from somebody else.
If we don't get attention though, we have alternate things though. You know what I mean? Like I ain't never heard a dude was like, "Yo, my girl ain't paying me no attention." I never heard a dude say that.
That's true. You know why? Because all the girls I talk to, friendship wise and relationship wise, and they tell me like what they used to do after school or in their free time. It's so boring. I don't know how they're able to do that.
Is that when if the girl is not paying the dude any mind, the dude is either playing video games or he's about to go leave the house and go work out or something. He gonna go chill. You know what I mean? He's not worrying about that. But when it vice versa, when it goes to a woman's perspective, she's losing her mind because she has nothing else to do. And that's why she goes with the other niggas as friends, like start texting Brad and shit. Or Todd
and Pablo,
and they hit you with this. So what you doing, Todd? What you doing?
That's the thing though. Like, but that's why I feel like men, I think we have a drive to be better. Like that's why I feel like, and women like they rather sit home wait for you to give them your attention and not just to go do something else. Like that's stupid to me.
That's shit crazy. Like, nigga, dude, find a hobby, knit, do something.
Find a hobby.
Do something. If you ask a girl today, what do you do when you have nothing to do? The things she would say is watch TV or be on social media.
TikTok.
That's it. And I'm like, nigga,
after
something.
TikTok gets born, they jump on Instagram, and Instagram gets born. Hop on Snapchat.
Nigga.
And then they fall asleep or they watch.
Yeah, they hit that. I just go to sleep.
Or you got the ones that be like, yo, I just be going to the mall, doing nothing at the mall.
You know what's my favorite? I cleaned my room today. You cleaned it yesterday. I guess you wasn't finished.
I mean, I guess, man. Well, that's it for this episode, bro. Gotta hit that. I feel like ain't next week we're gonna have somebody? I don't know.
Nah.
I don't think so. I don't know, bro. But anybody?
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I do think so. Then we have Talia.
I still have to check on her availability, you know.
Yeah, because she's a traveler. You know what I mean? She go place to place and then flex on these niggas out here in these streets. But anybody has anything they want to say before we wrap this shit up?
Nah, man. If you ain't making the moves, don't speak on the moves.
Hey, what did my post say? What did my post say again?
It was one. The one you say if your boyfriend making this much money, what he's doing?
Yeah, tell your boyfriend get off his ass and go make some money.
Or go get a job. JOB. That's the word of today. Well, anyway, that has been episode 12 of the No Need to Talk podcast. Got it that. I'll see y'all guys next week. Same time, same place. Peace.